What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the old model versus the new model to get in shape. Okay, so I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for about 10 years since I was 18. I'm about to be 29 this month. And I've gone through the ringer when it comes to the old ways of getting in shape versus the new ways of getting in shape. I've coached over hundreds and even thousands of business professionals, entrepreneurs, businessmen, and all that kind of stuff, including myself being an entrepreneur. And there's a new way of doing things and there's a new model of getting in shape. And I want to break down what you need to be able to do so you're not spinning your wheels and doing the old way of getting in shape, but you're actually doing the new way of getting in shape, just like my clients who are winning right now. And let's celebrate some wins. Okay, so my client Lewis, he said right here, I do want to say I appreciate a lot your help and your support over the last 2 months. Even while not being extremely adherent to the plan, I was able to lose over 20 pounds and get my body in better shape, and I'm thankful for that. Okay. Or just like my client Martin right here, let's zoom in. Basically said, awesome, brother, looking forward to it. And then, hey, your abs are getting leaner. We're getting there. My dude, how do you feel about your progress? I feel phenomenal, bro. The journey isn't over, and it's been a fun one so far, getting a six-pack for his first time. Or my client, Chad, literally 40 years old, got in his best shape of his life, got abs for the first time in his life. And now he said, I feel confident enough to do my cardio sessions outside shirtless, and he's on his bike getting some sun, and he's shredded. He said, thank you, Christian. Okay, so now I want to break down in this video the old way of getting in shape versus the new way of getting in shape. Okay, and maybe you've tried this before, and maybe you've gotten results or lost the results, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be breaking down the difference in the old way of getting in shape versus the new way of getting in shape that me and my clients are getting better results, long-term, more sustainable, and more enjoyable that fits your lifestyle. And let's dive into it. Okay, so the old way of getting in shape, maybe you sacrificed, your life for your fitness goals. We've all been there, right? Like, I got to get so locked in, and not saying this is a bad thing, but it can be very unsustainable, like sacrificing everything. Like, no more going out on the dates with your wife, no more doing things, no more traveling, no more lifestyle stuff that you enjoy to do, hobbies, all that kind of stuff. It's just all your fitness goals. You're going to commit 5, 6, 7 days a week. You're going to get lasered in and focused. You're going to hustle for these goals. And we do need some type of hustle, but sacrificing everything in your entire life just to go to the gym is going to get very lonely. And most importantly, you don't have to be able to, do that. You just need to be more efficient, right? Being a slave to the gym, right? Being stuck in the gym, having this conception that you have to go to the gym 5, 6, 7 days a week, go to the gym every single day. You have to spend all your weekends, all your hours into the gym, all that kind of stuff. It's the only thing to focus on. Maybe, you're working hard in the gym. You're going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days per week. Dude, I've met people who are going 5, 6, 7 days a week, and they're still not getting results. Maybe it's because you're not being efficient. So you're feeling like you're doing 80%, that's only getting you 20%, right? Instead of 20%, that's getting you 80%, right? Right now, you're stuck with a dad bod physique. You've been stuck with a dad bod for a long time, and you really want to just get better results, but you can't really seem to get the progress that you want in building muscle, losing body fat, and destroying that dad bod once and for all. And you want to look like a Greek god. Maybe you're trying all these hardcore diets, right? A lot of fitness programs out there, meal plans, the old way of getting in shape is like, okay, we're going to do specific diets. We're going to do hardcore diets. We're going to cut out everything. We're going to cut out carbs. We're going to extremely food restrict. We're going to eat boring meal plans. We're going to eat clean, right? Eat clean. We're just going to eat out of Tupperware or eat chicken, rice, and broccoli. Oh yeah, you have to do hours of cardio on top of that every single day. So I want you to do hours of cardio on top of that. And then that's still leading you to not being able to get rid of your dad bod, not look like a Greek god. You're doing all the clean diets. You're cutting out everything. You're food restricting. You've committed your lifestyle to this. You've committed the time and everything on all that kind of stuff. And then that's still leaving you inconsistent results. So you're really not seeing the progress that you think, or maybe you're not getting the progress that you think you should be from doing all this effort, all this time, all this energy, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just leaving you with inconsistent results, right? You gain weight, you lose weight, you're doing this, and then you binge on the weekends, and it's like up and down. It's like a roller coaster. You know, you're doing all this time, effort, and energy. You feel like you're wasting time. You feel like you're working harder, and you should be getting better results and everything like that, right? And then you come to this point where it's just like, is it really worth it to get rid of this dad bod? Is it really worth it to get a six pack? Is it really worth it to get healthy? And you're just feeling like you're spinning your wheels with this inconsistent time, energy, and effort. And then you just come to the point where it's like, dude, it's not sustainable. It's like, I cannot do this. There's something has to change, or it's my fitness goals going bye-bye, so I can literally like actually be sane, right? And then, you know, as long as it's not sustainable, that means results are not going to be long term. Because how long can you really just not eat carbs, do boring meal plans, do hours of cardio, work out 5, 6, 7 days a week, never do anything in your lifestyle, eat out of a Tupperware container, cut out carbs, and most importantly, eat chicken, rice, and broccoli every single meal, right? You know, I've been there. I've done that. You know, I've competed. I've had coaches in the past that, you know, do all that kind of stuff. I sympathize with you. I've been there. I've done that. And there is a better way, right? And then you just feel like you're committing hours of going to the gym every single day. You feel like, the only thing I get to do today is go to the gym, right? I have to go to the gym. Weekends, I have to go away. Weeknights or in the morning, it's not all that kind of stuff. You got to go to the gym, but you just feel like you're over committing time, and the time that you're trading is not getting the results that you want, right? And then maybe you've done all this for a certain amount of time, right? Typically, it's like, you know, people do it for 90 days to 6 months at the longest and all that kind of stuff. They get really fit, they get really dedicated for a certain amount of time, and then what happens? They gain all the weight back, right? They're like, oh, I can't stick with this. It's not sustainable. It's not enjoyable. They don't really feel motivated anymore. They got the results that they want, and they don't really know how to sustain it because it's not sustainable. And then you end up getting and gaining all the weight back because of the diets, the hours of cardio, the hours in the gym. And it's just like, it's not fitting and molding to your lifestyle, right? Oh, sorry about that. And then at the end of the day, then that's where it starts that cycle, right? New Year's comes around, it's a resolution. Summer comes around, summer shred challenges, and you feel like you're just on this roller coaster of going up and down, or maybe you stuck there for years, and then you're just like, dude, I don't really want to do all those things to be able to get in shape and everything when it comes. And then New Year's comes around, you're like, all right, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to do it. You do it for, you know, a month, 2 months, 3 months, and you're just like, dude, I really can't sustain this, right? Or summer comes around. After that you get that little like 3-month period of, you know, if you're motivated for New Year's, and then 3 months later, all right, I need to get back on the bandwagon. I need to get back on the summer shred. Summer's coming around. I want to go on a vacation. I want to look good. I want to get outside, all that kind of stuff. You do the summer shred challenge, and then you do it again, and it's like, dude, and then it's every 3 to 6 months you're trying to get in shape, right? How many of you have done this in the past, and how many times have you gotten fit, lost a result, and you're like, I don't want to do any of this, and then you just give up, right? This is really the old way of getting in shape. At the end of the day, I've been doing this 10 years. I've literally transformed over thousands of men. And I don't coach like this because this is the old way of the industry. And these are a lot of myths that are still out there, and a lot of influencers, coaches, and just people in general who are doing coaching or programs and all that kind of stuff. This is what you're going to get, right? This is what you're going to get. You're going to get all of this that I listed above. I literally have been through it. I've gone through it. I know all the problems. I know all the things that people don't like to do. I've literally heard it. I've done, you know, hundreds of enrollment calls, thousands of enrollment calls, and all that kind of stuff. And these are typically the biggest problems that men in your situation or in the industry, you know, they come to, right? And I've done all these things. So I've committed my life to just getting in shape. I've literally done everything by starving myself. I've had food restrictions. and eating disorders and body dysmorphia from getting too lean and competing. I've literally had eating disorders from like cutting out foods and just wanting to be lean and just doing vegetarian and vegan growing up, and then eating clean and not eating anything, and then getting ready for a show and just eating chicken, rice, and broccoli every single meal and all that kind of stuff, right? I've been there, I've done that, and there's a better way to be able to get the results like my clients. Okay, now let's talk about the new way of getting in shape. Okay, and this is exactly what I do. What I've been able to get in shape and stay in shape for for a long time. This is what I do to stay shredded all year round. This is what I teach my clients in my coaching program, and this is just a better way of getting results that's more sustainable, more enjoyable, more flexible, and that fits your lifestyle. Okay, so we want to really make sure that fitness fits your lifestyle. We want to, sorry, it cut out. So we want to make sure that fitness fits your lifestyle, right? Not sacrificing your life for your fitness goals, because fitness is one aspect of your life. We want to make it a lifestyle so it's enjoyable. We're doing the things that are getting us in shape and helping us stay in shape and being the most elite and highest performing version of ourselves for quality of life. But we want to make sure that it's enjoyable for our life and it fits an aspect of your life. So just imagine you taking your entire everything in your life and taking it and putting it over one thing in your fitness, right? And revolving that around there. Now imagine you fitting your entire life, and here's your life, and then you're just taking one aspect of your fitness and you're putting it in there and making sure that it complements your life. That's what we need to do. We need to have a system and a methodology that fits fitness into your life so it's sustainable. Okay. Another thing is we need to be more efficient in the gym. Okay. We need to be more efficient in the gym so we can spend less time in the gym, because just because you put more time into something doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to get better results. You could be working on your business or a project or everything like that. Just because you spend 8 hours on the project, does that mean it's more efficient and effective than spending less time on that project than you just putting one focus in that project? It may have taken you 8 hours to be able to finish it, but did you work 8 hours fully focused on that project, or did you multitask, get distracted, look at your computer, go on your phone, take on your lunch break, all that kind of stuff, right? So we need to be more efficient in the gym, and when we have a more efficient system that allows us to get better results in the gym that's proven to be able to work, we can spend less time in the gym, less hours in the gym, less days in the gym, because we're doing a smarter system, right? And it goes back to the saying, working smarter so we don't have to work harder. There is going to still be an area of hard work, just like anything. But if we work smarter, we're going to get better results than working harder, right? And instead of spending 80% of the time doing things that only get us 20% of results, when we work smarter, we're doing the 80-20% principle flipped. We're doing 20% that gets us 80% of the results, right? And that's by actually having a system to be able to get you the transformation and the results, right? Now, like flexible dieting, I teach my clients flexible dieting, and it's a sustainable way of eating. It results in freedom. So you don't have to follow the hardcore diet. So you don't have to do the meal plan. So you don't have to do the boring meal plan. So you don't have to cut out carbs or do fasting or eat clean every single day, or literally just eat from a Tupperware and just eat chicken, rice, and broccoli. Flexible dieting is a flexible diet, but it's paired with tracking your calories and your macros, because that's going to equal true freedom. Because when you learn how to eat for the rest of your life, you learn how to stay in shape for the rest of your life. You learn how to keep off body fat. You learn how to build lean muscle. You learn how to sustain it. You learn how to not just eat from a meal plan or eat these 5 food groups, but you learn how to eat for your body type. I literally 100% believe that if people understood nutrition when it comes to calories and macronutrients, we would not have a 70% obesity problem in the United States. People just don't know that they're overeating. They're eating high fats, high carbs, low protein, and unhealthy foods that's resulting into caloric weight gain. If you eat less than you burn, you lose fat. But if you know how to eat for your body type and how much to eat and what foods to eat and then all that kind of stuff, it gives you freedom to never have to follow another diet or way of eating again. You're eating for specific numbers: calories, macros, carbs, proteins, and fats. Once you do that, you have freedom. You can choose any recipes that you want to eat, any meal options that you want to eat. You're not in a prison anymore. All you have to do is make sure that it fits your numbers, just like your numbers to grow your business. We're going to run your body like a business. We're going to have macros and calories to get specific fat loss and muscle building results. As long as you hit those KPIs and those numbers, you're going to lose 1 to 2 pounds of fat per week. You're going to build X amount of lean muscle in 3 to 6 months. You're going to get better results because all it is a positive and a negative. You're going to get results. And this is what's going to destroy your dad bod forever and get you looking like a Greek god, because we make that transformation, going from struggling to lose body fat, struggling to build lean muscle, having a dad bod, having the stomach, the man boobs, and all that kind of stuff. We get you right with our system in our coaching program, and we help you look like a Greek god, lose that body fat, build that lean muscle, get stronger in the gym, not have to follow a hardcore diet, spend less time in the gym, and guess what? You start looking like a Greek god and looking like my clients up here, getting abs for the first time, losing 20 pounds, getting shredded and feeling confident, riding their bike with their shirt off, getting shredded over 40 years old, all that kind of stuff, right? And then, we don't have to do hours of cardio because we have this methodology called movement mastery. And if you watch any of my other videos, you know what this means, but we give you specific movement patterns. We tell you how much calories you need to burn a day with your nutrition. We tell you how much steps to be able to do to aim per day. Because if you burn a certain amount of calories through steps, just hitting your step goal, let's just say it's 8 to 10,000 steps, you're going to burn 500 calories a day. And then we're going to just tell you to do a weekly step goal. Try to hit this weekly step goal just like your macro goal, just like your training goal. And if you hit those 3 things together, that's the fat loss blueprint to get rid of your dad bod to look like a Greek god. And then all you have to do is be active on your rest days. All right, get some steps in, go on a walk, go on a hike, spend some time outside and get this. And you're living a more sustainable lifestyle and you're hitting these 3 consistent numbers, which is going to change your results. Now, when you put this together that fits your lifestyle and it's going to get you the results, you're going to get what? Consistent results on a weekly basis, because now we have data. Now we have literally a system to follow. Instead of just being, I'm going to do this, it's unsustainable. You're not really tracking any data. What doesn't get tracked doesn't get measured. So we're just tracking the system and tracking your weight. And then guess what? You're going to get consistent results every single week. Your weight's going to go up when it comes to lifting weight. Your training is going to get better. You're going to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. You're going to be building lean muscle. Your body's going to feel more energized. Your mindset's going to be better. And you're just going to get consistent results because you have a data point, and then it spits out the data for output. And they're like, oh, dude, these results are just on point and we're just moving forward. And most importantly, when you follow the system, the dad bod destroyer blueprint, it allows you to understand how to get long-term sustainable and more sustainable progress for life, right? Like, I want to get you shredded for life. Like, I want to teach you how to get the results once so you can maintain them and we can consistently grow, not get on the roller coaster of getting fit every January, every summer shred. You're too valuable for that. You're too high status for that. Like, you need to stop doing what everyone else is doing and you need to do something that's going to get you the results, going to get you the progress, that's going to save you time, that's going to save you energy, and just going to save you effort, right? When you put this all together, this allows us to be more efficient, and we only have to spend 4 hours in the gym per week, okay? And 4 weight training sessions per week, because we not only are more efficient and effective, going back to the 20% that gets us 80% of the results, that allows us to spend 4 hours in the week. So less, like maybe going for 2 hours, 90 minutes, all that kind of stuff. We're going to spend less because we're going to have a more efficient training protocol that allows us to hit muscle groups twice per week. That allows us to hit that in a 4 day per week split to where we're going to be able to build more lean muscle, get more training done in less time, increasing our intensity and our effort instead of increasing the time that we're going to the gym. That gets us better results. Okay. Now, by doing this and putting this all together, this is what's going to destroy your dad bod for the rest of your life. Maybe you've been struggling with this weight or this, 10 to 50 to maybe even 100 pounds for the last 1, 3, 5, 10 years, right? It's literally a full spectrum and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you put on a lot of weight over the last year or the last 3 years since 2020 and everything like that, and you're trying to get it off, but it's been so hard to be able to see the progress and see the results, and you're putting so much time, energy, and effort. This system, guaranteed, is what's going to allow you to destroy your dad bod for life, get better results, gain more lean muscle, lose more body fat consistently, and most importantly, get you the results looking like a Greek god and literally 100x quicker than what you've been able to experience. We can get you these results in 120 days or less, guaranteed. And most importantly, we want you to follow a system that allows you to get progress long term. Wouldn't you hate if you just grew your business for 1 month and then you just went back down to where you were last month? Or wouldn't you just be like, you had the best quarter of your life and then the next month it's not sustainable and you had the worst quarter? Or maybe you grew your business for a year and then next year it didn't do as well, right? And that would suck because you're up and then you're down and then you're up and then you're down. And that's, how usually business goes, or that's usually how your fitness goals, your life goes, right? But if we have progress long term, we want to continue to see that growth in our business because we built from a foundation that allows us to be able to be more efficient, more effective, and get long term and get better results. Okay, so this is the new way of getting in shape. This is what I've been using for literally hundreds of my clients to destroy their dad bod and help them get like a Greek god in my coaching program. And I would love to be able to help you do the exact same thing. But I want to show you some wins from our clients over the past couple of weeks and everything like that. So this is my client Chad. I put this testimony in there because it's just so awesome because he went from overweight, insecure, depressed as a father, and just like trying to figure it out and never was able to see the results, spending hours at the gym, all that kind of stuff. We cleaned up, applied the system, and then he actually went from 28% body fat down to 8%, got abs for the first time in his life, and then also went to the Vegas pool party shirtless for his 41st birthday, literally feeling like $1 million. Okay, and one of our clients, literally here's his body fat and all that kind of stuff. So 4/8/2 2022, 1/8, all that kind of stuff, stayed at the same body fat, but as you can see, went up a total of almost 5 pounds of lean muscle mass. Okay. My client Cliff right here, he says, looking better, feeling pumped. Thank you for pushing me. Hope you're doing well. Hope your family's doing well. Okay. This is my client, Daniel. I might get onto the meal preparation. Appreciate the help. Really been one of the best investments I've ever made in my life. Okay. Here's another client. This is the best I've ever looked, felt, and the most I've ever lifted at any weight or goal. I've been up to 200 pounds, right? Here's another one. Skipped it. Very happy with the progress I've seen. I want to push myself even more. Jennifer, obviously when you see your results and you see your progress and you see your goals, you just want to go harder and get better results. Kyle, honestly, I've been really loving the progress, bro. Been getting so many compliments lately from my friends, family, strangers at EDC, all that kind of stuff. So many other gym rats at the gym became gym bros. Because they gave me compliments as well. I'm loving the process, right? I do want to say I appreciate a lot of support in the last 2 months. I've been while having not being extremely adherent to the plan, he was still able to lose 20 pounds and get his body into better shape, and he's thankful for that. Martin right now, I showed this in the thing. He got abs. His abs are getting leaner. He says, I feel phenomenal. Journey isn't over and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So you could literally be winning like this without having to struggle, without having to do all these unsustainable things, spin your wheels, go up and down, everything like that in your diet and in your body and everything like that. I'm going to help you the new way to be able to get in shape so you can save more time, save more energy, save more effort, but do the 20% of things that's going to get you the 80% of the results. That's going to help you look like a Greek god, destroy your dad bod forever. And I want to help you do that. So I want to give you an opportunity. So if you're serious, you're a high performer in your 30s, your 40s, you're an entrepreneur, business professional, high performing dad, busy father, and you want to destroy your dad bod and look like a Greek god in the next 120 days, just like my clients down here getting transformations, all that kind of stuff, I want you to send me a message on Instagram and apply for my coaching program. Okay, we're going to help you destroy your dad bod so you can look like a Greek god in the next 120 days. We'll see if you're a good fit. Just send me a message, start, and we can chat. I do want to let you know that this is an elite high performance coaching program. Okay, so it's just not like anyone can apply, all that kind of stuff. We do have a limited amount of people and clients that can join on a weekly and monthly basis. We actually work with the highest qualified people and all that kind of stuff because we would rather work with less people who get better results and make a larger investment than work with a lot of people that just don't really care about their goals. And we want to keep our elite status with high performing men and keep it like an exclusive program that you can network, mastermind with other business owners, high performers, business professionals, and everything like that. We're just serious about moving forward and getting better results. And most importantly, I want to save more time and be able to help more people. And that is working with higher quality people and all that kind of stuff. So if you message me, start on Instagram. Please just be 100% ready to be able to get started. We could chat about your goals, your situation, and how I can help. And then we'll schedule a what I call is an enrollment call. This is not a sales call. You should already be 100% ready to make an investment, move forward, so I can help you get to these goals and all that kind of stuff. And we can chat on that call. We're going to go over your situation. We're going to go what's holding you back. And we're going to go over and make a game plan of what we need to do in the next 120 days to custom make you a game plan for your transformation to destroy your dad bod and help you go to looking like a Greek god. So if you want to get started and all that kind of stuff, we have a couple spots open and everything. Send me a message, start, so we can chat on Instagram. And I look forward to chatting with you to help you get to your goals. And we'll schedule an enrollment call, go over your situation, and we'll get you the best transformation of your entire life. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.